demon school Iruma-Kun? Well, let me tell you about Peak. This story is my comfort series. I will fight and defend the Clara Smile. I will burn with Asmodeus Alice anyone who brings harm to Iruma. And Iruma Boy. This guy's a pretty capable dude. He can handle himself. If you can't tell already, this series is my number one. My absolute favorite. The best in my heart. I started reading the series before or during the Walter Park arc, around early 2020. And dang, no way that was 6 years ago now. I'm getting old, but yeah. This is a series near and dear to my heart. I remember seeing this everywhere on YouTube and absolutely despising it and not wanting to give it a try. I first saw it on a channel called Muse Asia, and for my Western viewers, Muse Asia is an official anime streaming channel that posts straight up full episodes and series on YouTube. It's only available in Asia though, so that's why most people don't know of it. But back to Iruma-Kun, I thought that this series was another different show. I don't remember the anime itself, but I vaguely remember seeing another different show with the same premise, but it was low-key bad and filled with anime tropes, so I dropped it on the first episode. And that put a dark wall between me and Mairimashita Iruma-Kun. I thought that Iruma-Kun was the same anime I dropped in the first episode. It wasn't though, and I started watching it and fell in love and binge read the manga after the anime. I remember watching the series and my mouth was physically hurting because of how much I was smiling. Loki, another YouTuber, said that, but I'm not surprised we both had the same reaction while watching it because I believe this series is one of the best, if not the best, in making a person smile. I honestly can't name a single bad character in Mairimashita Iruma-Kun. They are all very entertaining and interesting in their own ways. We have the lovable main trio, Iruma, the one who's trying to blend into the demon world, Clara, the lovable gremlin, and Alice, or Az, called by Clara, who's full of nobility and the son of one of the 13 crowns. Let us actually talk about what this series is about and why I love it so much. Season 4 is releasing right now and hopefully, if I time it right, episode 4 should have been released by now. The story is, Iruma-Kun gets sold by his deadbeat parents to a demon named Sullivan. Luckily enough, this demon only wants to be his grandpa and care and love him. Iruma gets sent to the school where he now has to avoid trouble so he can blend into a demon society and potentially not get eaten. It's a basic isekai story, right? I know a couple show where a person gets isekai to a world full of magic but still goes to school. So I can't say it's something fully original, but I don't really watch or read for the story. Instead, I watch and read for the characters. I already mentioned the first 3 in the series, and I don't think I can mention all of the other characters without this being a 45-hour-long video of me ranting about them. We have Kalego, the dark moody homeroom teacher of the Misfits class, the class Iruma is in. We have Opera, the security devil of Sullivan, and also Kalego Senpai back when he was a student, and it was very entertaining seeing the two of them interact with each other because Opera bullies the absolute crap of Kalego. Season 4 is here right now and it's focused on a student who was always there but never gave us the audience any slight of acknowledgement to who he is and what the heck he's doing inside the Misfits classroom. The series waited 4 seasons just to show us who this background character is, that anime viewers have been running their heads and theorizing as to just who this guy is. The series started in October of 2019. 6.5 years later, anime viewers finally got the name Person Soy. As a manga reader, I think the wait was worth it because this has got to be one of my favorite arcs in the series, and I am hoping that the music, because this arc is all about music, will blow me out of this world. Okay, we're gonna be heading into manga territory for a little, just a small warning here, okay? But currently, in the latest chapters and latest arc of Iruma-Kun, we're finally revealed who the mother of a fan favorite, Azazel Ameri. The theories were correct, and seeing how everyone exploding the subreddit was hype. Actually, everything about the latest arcs of the manga is hype. Comparing my boy Iruma from the later arcs and how he was in the beginning of the series, I can't help but shed a tear for how much he's grown since then. I watched this dude started off as rank 1, the demons have rankings in their society, and climbed his way up to rank 5 out of 10. It is a remarkable thing to do for a first year in high school in the world of Mairimashita Iruma-Kun. The magic in the world of Iruma-Kun is something simple, but it's also consistent. There are 3 types of magic in Iruma-Kun's world: verbal, nonverbal, and bloodline magic. The first two are kind of self-explanatory. They are the spells that you shout or you don't. But it seems that verbal magic is the less advanced of the two, since in one of the chapters, it is explained that magic is only half learned if you have to chant it out. There are some forbidden spells too, like the one Iruma chanted at the beginning ceremony for his school, that if he stuttered, he would have died. But if he succeeded, he would not fall for an entire day. Since this is a fantasy world and all, the creator of the series made sure to make the magic systems was still a part of the story, but not the main focus on it, I would say. I mean, it does play a big part, but I'd say the series focuses more on the relationship of Iruma-Kun with the other demons. A character who really made Iruma-Kun cooler than he already was is his teacher, Barbatos Bachiko. Introduced in season 3 of the anime as one of the mentors for the Misfits and one of the Netherworld's deadliest archers. At first, she was kinda annoying, cause she wasn't really training Iruma around and was more on just ordering him around and making him dress into a maid outfit. It's revealed that the reason why she was acting like that was because she didn't believe that any demon in the world could learn what she does. That only put a smile to Iruma's face though, because that means he is the only person in the Netherworld who can become her student, because he's human. And he proves it by making his own bow and finally getting his own weapon. You see, Iruma's best skill is his dodging skills. Iruma has insanely high defensive stats and good survival instincts because of his parents always putting him into dangerous situations. So to finally see Iruma get the offensive ability to fight back now is such a treat, especially after seeing him only duck, dodge, and roll for all of his enemies. Aside from his dodging abilities, Iruma has another ability that is very important in shaping his life in the Netherworld. It's his ability to connect to other demons and influence them. We can see this time and time again towards almost every demon he meets. On the first day of school, he German suplexed the top student, and that dominoed to him becoming a close friend and calling Iruma master. Or what about befriending the student council president and even catching their feelings? Side note, these two are very cute together, especially when you see Ameri gushing all over Iruma but trying to hide it. And of course, Irumin was able to gather up all of the classmates who are notorious for being mischiefs into overcoming the impossible and unlocking the Royal One, the sealed classroom of the Demon King, all for themselves. The show has many great small moments that add up, but the big moments really steal your heart. But what is a fantasy story without a villain? It'd be boring, stale, flat. The antagonists of Iruma-Kun are, I wanna say, compares to almost no other villains I've ever seen. We have 3 main antagonists in Iruma-Kun, with one of them being revealed only later in the manga. First, we have Amy Kiryu, Iruma's upperclassman in school who was secretly evil and tried to destroy the school. Then we have Baal, the, I'm pretty sure, leader of the Six Fingers, a notorious group of demons who wreak havoc in the demon world. And the last one, who's shown to us in more or less chapter 300, is Naberius Narnia, Halago's brother in the Border Patrol. They are all linked up in some way, whether it be Kiryu referring to Baal as his older brother, or Narnia. Well, I won't spoil much for the anime viewers. The reason why I think the series' villains is unlike any other show I've seen is because of their appearances, or their right amount of appearances. We don't see them often or in every arc, but when we do see them, there's almost a sense of,
Ah, here we go again.
The villains try to do absolutely evil crap, like blow up the school and killing everyone in it, terrorizing Walter Park and destroying it, and hijacking a student test and manipulating them into mentally scarring other students. These guys are bad, but they also show that they're not the hollow villains without personality. They have funny moments, and what the flip moments, all to make you love and hate them at the same time. Circling back to earlier, I mentioned how season 4 was still airing and it was about music. If this video managed to convince you to watch Mairimashita Iruma-Kun, then go for it. This is my absolutely favorite series of all time, and hopefully you enjoy it too. Okay, that's about it. Like and subscribe.